The following podcast is a live recording of a radio show first broadcast by Fresh FM with assistance from New Zealand On Air.
Come on in, Lecce. Have a seat. Sit down. How are you, Dave?
How are you?
You alright?
I'm good. Just looking out the window. There's people in the town tonight.
Thought you fell into a trance there.
There's people in the town tonight.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all going home. Don't be daft. They're going home.
There's a few there.
It's 9 o'clock. No, they're going home. They're on the way home.
Drugs I'm on.
They're on the way home. You're welcome.
Top of the morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show here on Fresh FM.
Kieran and Dave.
Kieran and Dave in the studio.
Unsupervised.
As always.
Uncensored and
tea in hand.
With a weak plan, but a plan nonetheless. The plan tonight is we are going to celebrate the music that was influenced by and people the music influenced on.
Oh yeah.
Shane McGowan.
Yeah.
It's a mathematical equation. I wrote it on that board over there.
Oh yeah.
The one we used to use for the pub quiz.
Oh, that one, yeah.
So we'll have music that he inspired perhaps, and music that he wrote, and his music sung by others. We're going to move away from the movies we were doing the last couple of weeks, so we'll go back to that possibly next week.
There's a few people out there going, oh fucking thank God.
We've got a couple of requests. We also might sneak in a couple of people who I think are kind of similar, that write songs in the same vein, similar kind of poetic songwriters. We might sneak a few of those in, but we're going to start with something from the Pogues, and we'll keep it fairly upbeat from the Pogues. We've got a couple of other Irish folk acts, a couple bit of rock, bit of punk, where he started, the Nips. We'll squeeze some Sinead O'Connor in there. We have Lancome. We'll have a song from Therapy, which is a request. We've got an old song we came across that doesn't sound like an old song, by Sonny Condell, Down in the City. We'll get that on. We'll also have our EDM section.
Do we have EDM inspired by Shane McGowan tonight?
Yeah. And we'll also have, we're going to play the EP by the Pogues called Poguetry in Motion.
I swear I seen people.
Nah, it's Ghost Town. We'll have the EP in its full, 4 songs from that very, very shortly, but we're going to start with a lively one.
A lively one?
Yeah, why not? From the Pogues.
That's the man. No, not anymore.
Kieran and Dave on Fresh FM. Kjol galore. Galore Kjol, I should say. 2 there.
There was 2 there. Good.
Two
We're
there.
getting good at this, maths.
2 there.
The Nips.
With Gabrielle
Shake it up.
and the Pogues. It's Sunny Side of the Street.
Yeah.
So what's been happening?
I don't think anything happened this week.
You don't think anything happened?
Wasn't really looking for anything.
So you reckon nothing happened then?
Nothing happened. Not in my world. What happened in your world?
Just listening to the Pogues all week on the radio.
Ah.
Some good
Why
stuff on
did
the
something
BBC. Something happened, yeah, they were on as well.
Oh, Tom Dunn, he's a good lad.
Could do with a parachute.
He could. But then he just feck out of the plane.
Did you see that
He'd leave
fella?
you standing there.
Did you see that fella that was arrested and was going to jail for faking a plane crash in America?
How do you fake a plane crash?
Got into his plane, rigged up all his cameras, flying around. We're in serious trouble here. Takes the keys out of the ignition, throws them out the window. In a small one-seater.
Yeah.
And bails. Plane crashes. He's got it all on video. He hikes over to the plane. Miraculously, he's able to find the plane and take all the camera footage off the plane. Uploads it. Gets millions of views.
Yeah.
People start to become a bit suspicious, wondering why was he wearing such a huge big parachute in a tiny little plane. There was a lot of people that knew planes going, well, he could have definitely restarted that or whatever they all, you'd know because you're a pilot. That
In the past, yeah. Okay, go on.
So it just baffled people that, people that knew were going, hold on.
Did he actually crash the plane?
Oh, he jumped out of the plane crashed like.
Right.
So sure enough, probably with any plane crash there's an investigation. Boys start investigating.
Yeah.
He got a helicopter with a couple of friends, went in, picked up the wreckage, brought it home, chopped it up into tiny pieces and put it in all the dustbins in his local area.
I don't understand it. So he crashed a plane for views.
For YouTube views.
But now why is he being...
Because he
didn't fake the crash.
No, but he tampered with evidence because it has to be investigated.
By the
FDCA,
whatever they're called.
DCA. And he had taken away all the evidence.
And he chopped it up.
Chopped it up into small enough pieces that he could put it in all his neighbours'
like
trash.
An aviation Dexter.
Yeah. Tiny pieces, they said.
Jesus. And how did they get him? They found aviation fuel in his garage or something?
Well, they looked at his video.
Hang on a second. Wait, how did he get...
They looked at the YouTube channel and they said, why did you jump out of the plane? I was going to crash. I was going to die. Nah, bullshit. No way. You could have...
On it, he purposely takes the keys out, chucks them out the window.
No, I made that bit up. But he did crash the plane.
Oh, yeah.
It was immobilised, so he had a spare key, but it wouldn't start.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
No, that's always
He got locked out. But yeah, he got caught. He's going to jail. And they've taken down the video.
Was it his own plane?
Yeah. What a header. So
some mad lunatic crashes his own plane and he goes to jail for it.
Yeah. Honestly.
What's the world coming to?
For views. Some guys that do anything for hits on YouTube. We're safe
not
enough.
us.
We're safe enough. We don't even put the videos up.
Not us. If you want the good stuff, you have to wade through 14 hours of footage.
Yeah. And even then, we're not guaranteeing anything. We've had some building works.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was a problem last week for the listeners in the know and for the listeners that don't know.
It was 2 weeks ago.
And for those 3 new listeners that have popped up on this IP tracker we've fitted to the Spotify machine, we had a problem last week with the recording. The
machine. Yes. Actually, I forgot about that.
The generator ran out of turf.
Yeah, the flux capacitor wasn't working.
We got a new microphone. We don't have it with us tonight, but we'll have a picture of it up soon. It's a microphone that can't fail.
Cost us a fortune.
It absolutely did. But so we have put the video up on YouTube of the show, but it's not the same audio, obviously. So there's nothing on Spotify for those checking. This show, I'm recording it.
There's one guy
as a backup.
What?
This whole week is ruined.
So we're that gobshite Joe Rogan now.
Well, I think some of it could have had to be doing with the old rebuild we were doing. There was a rebuild going on. They had to rebuild the studio after being locked out.
That was their fault, though. There
could have been issues with the rebuild, but it's nearly done. The boys just have to hang that last bit of that door, which they may have to do later on today. But they've been here all week, and they've been doing great work. So we'll get back to that.
They have.
We haven't had a proper look around, but we'll have a look around in a while. We are going to go with another tune. We're going to go with a song that is by a band that states they were strongly influenced by Shane MacGowan and the Pogues, and they've got a couple of albums out that are good. They're the Mary Wallopers. We play them a bit on here, shall we say. This is... We'll have two from them. We'll have this one first.
New Year's Eve in Glasgow town when all we had was half a crown. A bunch of us thought we'd roll around and find some fun in Rotsio. We wandered down Victoria Street, we didn't care much for snow or sleet. Half a still were taking it, we found ourselves in Rotsio. I did him a do a dum a dee, I did him a do a da da do, I did him a do a dum a dee, and then we went to Rotsio. Oh, Sean McKenna is a dirty lout. I am not. He said he'd treat us all to a pint of stout. So as quick as we could, we all went out to a public house in Rotsio.
Said I, me lads, I'd like to sing.
And said I'll ne'er do a fucking thing.
Well, I said clear the room and we'll make a ring and I'll fight ye all in Rotsio.
I did him a do a dum a dee, I did him a do a da da do, I did him a do a dum a dee, and the night we went to Rotsio. Ah, we had to find a place to sleep, and we were all too drunk to even creep. But we found a place that was smelly and cheap, a boarding house in Rotsio.
Well, we all laid down to take our ease when one of us happened for to sneeze. Achoo! And he wakened 500,000 fleas in a single room in Rotsio.
I did him a do a dum a dee, I did him a do a da da do, I did him a do a dum a dee, the night we went to Rotsio.
Oh, there were several different types of pest. A few of them jumped inside me vest. They grabbed me hairs and they made their nest. And they cried, "Hurrah for Rotsio!"
Said I think I'll head for home. And we swore we never
more would roam.
And we're scratching still as we sing this home of the night we went to Rotsio. I did him a do a dum a dee, I did him a do a da da do, I did him a do a dum a dee, the night we went to Rotsio. I did him a do a dum a dee, I did him a do a da da do, I did him a do a dum a dee, the night we went to Rotsio.
Who is jumping on the wagons? Who is doing the work in this country? They're all Irishmen. Every one of them. They're Irish contractors and they're Irish labour.
I have won a hero's name with McAlpine and Costain, with Fitzpatrick and Murphy, Ash and the Wimpy's gang. I've been often on the road, on my way to draw the dole, when there's nothing left to do for Johnny Lang. And I used to think that God made the mixer pick on hod, so that Paddy might know hell above the ground. I've had gangers big and tough tell me tear it all out rough when you're building up and tearing England down. I remember Carrier Jack, he wore a hod upon his back, and he swore he'd one day set the world on fire. His face we've never seen since his shovel it cut clean through the middle of a big high tension wire. And my soil balls McCall from the big flyover fall into a concrete mixer spinning round. Though it was not his intent, he got a fine head of cement when he was building up and tearing England down. I was on the hydro dam the day that Pat McCann got the better of his stammer in a week. He fell from the shuttering jam, and that poor old stuttering man, he was never ever more inclined to speak. And no more like Robin Hood will he roam through Cricklewood or dance around the pubs of Camden Town. I'll let no man complain that no navvy dies in vain when he's building up and tearing England down.
A man stood at the Golden Gate, his face was gnarled and old. He looked towards the man of faith for admission to the fold. What have you done, St. Peter asked, to seek admission here? I've dug heavy machines for many's a weary year. The Golden Gate flew open wide when Peter touched the bell. Step in to see, and choose your pew, you've served your time in hell.
In a tunnel underground, a young Limerick man was found. He was built into the new Victoria line. And when the bonus gang had passed, sticking through the concrete cast was the face of little Charlie Joe Divine. And the ganger man McGurk said Big Paddy ate the work when a gas pipe burst and he flew off the ground. Well, they swear he said, don't slack, I'll not be there until I'm back. Keep on building up and tearing England down. So come, you navvies bold, who do think that English gold is just waiting to be plucked from every sod? Or that the likes of you and me will ever get an OBE or a knighthood for good service to the odd. They've a concrete master race there to keep you in your place, and a ganger man to kick you to the ground. If you ever try to take part of what the bosses make when you're building up and tearing England down. If you ever try to take part of what the bosses make when you're building up and tearing England down.
Two there from the Mary Wallopers.
They're on tour at the moment.
They are going to Australia, I believe.
Ah, they're not coming here though.
No, but the Scratch are going to Canada. My sister said she's going to see the Scratch.
Great, good for your sister.
I know.
We won't get to see
Is it on? Whose website is it on? Someone at the weekend, I was listening to someone Irish. You can suggest places you'd like them to visit. Imagine the laughing they do when you type in New Zealand. They've had those two fellas on from New Zealand again.
Come to New Zealand. No,
definitely not. It's a pity, like this.
Should really silence that.
Is that your phone?
It is, yeah. RTGT in my pocket.
So we have a good load of music actually. The more we just started adding more and more this evening to it, but we're going to play a couple of artists that have been influenced.
Are those lads still in here, by the way?
They're just tidying up.
Oh, was that a finishing touches? Is that what that was?
That's the name. That's what's written on the van outside. I don't know. There's still. Did you see the
finishing touches? I can't even say what I'm thinking right now.
Did you see they put the shelves over in the corner? They put a press on the front of the shelves.
Did they?
Yeah. See that they used to just be an open press.
Oh, go over. Did they put a new room in? Oh, that's handy though. That's
it changes it from a load of shelves into a press.
Yeah.
Possibly.
For those who don't know, New Zealand, it's covered, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what. See, is written in there?
Hang on. Doesn't really open. Oh, hang on. Still doesn't. I think it's
kind of stuck, is it?
I think it's fake press. Why would they do that? So now we don't have shelves or a press.
They what?
Just an attractive door.
It looks good though. It's a nice piece of timber.
It is. Yeah, well, that's not too bad.
I mean, it does add to the place, but it'd be useful if it was.
Why would they put that? They're going to bill us for that as well, though.
It'd be useful if it was.
If it opened.
As the voice quickly tried to recover.
I think it might. Hang on. Here we go. Yep, I think this might open now. Will it? No. Still stuck.
There has to be.
He's still outside. Get him in and we'll fix it during the next song. Oh, there it is. It's open now.
It's fairly stuck, wasn't it?
Jesus, that took all my strength.
It's on a heavy old spring.
It's just like, try it again. Oh. There's a duck in there.
I wouldn't know. I'd leave that closed.
I'm going to close that now. That's dangerous.
These boys, I mean, we should probably have a chat. There should have been a handover, I think, as to what
I
they
think there
did.
should have been health and safety talk before we did this.
What they did and what they didn't do.
See? Maybe it just needs a bit of work. You know, like it's brand new. So it probably needs... Yeah, see. Like it's just back and forward and then see?
Yeah, it's freeing out a bit, is it?
Maybe a bit of WD-40 there and it'd be better.
Is there... What? The press looks bigger.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like a whole new room in there.
Lift out that piece of cardboard there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Christ.
Hold on a second. What?
What have these lads been doing?
How do they fit all those cans in there? How long were they here?
Did they never hear recycling? These lads.
I see they're recycling something.
Jesus.
I'm not picking those up. I'm not picking those up. I'm putting on a song. You can deal with that.
These lads should be shot with a ball of their own shite.
I'm not picking that up.
Fucking cans everywhere now.
We're going to two songs from John Francis Flynn while we...
I'm going out to talk to Finishing Touches. I heard they're opening a brothel in town. Same name.
Gentlemen's Club.
I met my love by the gasworks wall, dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, it's a dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on the beach. Springs again from the streets at night. Dirty old town, it's a dirty old town. I heard a siren from the docks, saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled the spring on the smoky wind. Dirty old town, it's a dirty old town. I'm going to make a good chatbox, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, it's a dirty old town.
by the gasworks wall. Dream that dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, the dirty old town, dirty old town, it's a dirty old town.
My son Tim was a bosun's mate. He could blow the whistle but he never ran a raid. When the thoughts of his mother came into his head, you couldn't understand one word he said. But you're too right, yeah. Follow da, whack, follow diddle, follow die, Well, up comes Tim without any legs, and in their place he had two wooden pegs. Well, was it walking across the sea? Boy, your two fine legs from the knees away with your two right, yeah. Follow da, whack, follow diddle, follow die, Oh, were you drunk or were you blind when you left your two fine legs behind? Oh, come around, but you were the silly youth not to run away from the Frenchmen's shoot with your two right, yeah. Follow da, whack, follow diddle, follow die, I was neither drunk nor neither blind when I left my two fine legs behind. When up came a bloody grey cannonball, took away me sea boots, oilskins and all with your two right, yeah. Follow da, whack, follow diddle, follow die, Oh, Timmy boy, his mother cried, them two fine legs are your mammy's pride. Them stumps of a tree wouldn't do it all. You'd a right to run away from the big cannonball with your two right, yeah. Follow da, whack, follow diddle, follow die, And now I cross the raging main to Napoleon Bonaparte and the Queen of Spain. And I will make them rue the time that they took away the legs of a child of mine with your two right, yeah. Follow da, whack, follow diddle, follow die, with your two right, yeah. Follow da, whack, follow diddle, follow die,
John Francis Flynn there, from his album Look Over the Wall, See the Sky. That was first was his dirty old version of Dirty Old Town, and then we had My Son Tim. We played that before, good tune. Fella that was...
Better say you're listening to Top of the Morning, the midnight Irish breakfast show.
Better, just in case there's any confusion out there.
Yeah. Well, I've got the recycling bin full of those gobshites tins.
Did you find... Sure.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
what I'm drinking for a week, like. I mean, the week that's in it, fair enough. Raise a glass to Shane McGowan, but...
If those lads had dynamite for brains, they couldn't blow their noses.
There's bottles over there too, is there?
Yeah, well, after all the cans fell out, I took all the bottles out, and I'm just trying to put them in the...
Jeez, that's some skippish stuff.
Yeah.
We think we drink a lot of tea, like.
If there's teacups in there now, I'd understand, but... Jesus.
That's
anyway.
Yeah, but
what were they charging? Did they charge us for that?
That's insurance, wasn't it?
What's that down itemised on the invoice as?
Refreshments.
Extra nails?
Refreshments.
Yeah.
Extra nails. I'd say it's short nails there. They're tapping in the bare head of the nail. They've used a lot of nails.
They're so miserable. They cut the tops off the nails and just have the heads in there.
Put them in.
Those lads could peel oranges in their pockets.
Anyway, we have another band that has been directly, I would say, influenced by Shane MacGowan and the Pogues and the Celtic punk scene.
Celtic punk.
Abroad in America. We're going to play 2 tunes from them. And also then we'll have a couple of songs from another Dublin band. 2 Dublin bands, actually.
Yeah.
But this is one of your... This is a band you've been raving about for ages.
Who is that? Is this the scratch again? No. Who's this?
You know them?
Yeah, I've listened to
Boston. This is for Tony in the Midlands. How are you, Tony?
Well done, Tony.
He's a fellow geographer. Outstanding in his old field.
You know I love that violence that you get around here, that kind of ready, steady violence. That violent, how do you do? And the lie when it's daddy white sleep in a phone booth. He's just very, very tired of having that same old boring conversation. Just like me, just like you, man is on the nod, yeah, what you gonna do about it? You know I love that violence that you get around here, that kind of ready, steady violence. That violent, how do you do? The lie when it's daddy white sleep in a phone booth. He's just very, very tired of having that same old boring conversation. Just like me, just like you, man is on the nod, yeah, what you gonna do about it? Is it easy just to try it? Is it the same old lie? Well, is it liberating just to be so fine? Happens all the time. You know I love that violence that you gallow when the going blows down. Use of the marriage of the socialist money to another one's land. And all but one we refuse to stand, yeah. He's just very ridiculed and it's coming from the back row, side row, never even tried row. Nice man if you knew him well. I heard he owned a place called the Liberty Bell, yeah. Well, is it easy? I think I'll try it, 'cause it's the same old lie. I find it liberating just to be so fine. happens all the Well, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Listen, top of the morning, the midnight.
Fresh FM, Kieran Dave. Those three songs were for a group of lads that are doing a walking tour of Afghanistan at the minute.
Yeah?
Niall, Stephen, Tony, Johnny, Thomas, and Dave with the shotgun at the rear.
He wasn't Disco Dave, was he? I used to know a guy with a nickname Disco Dave.
No, this is Shotgun Dave.
I used to work with him. Shotgun Dave. Yeah, Disco Dave. I remember him. He used to work with us, and
you remember him?
I remember him. Yeah, no, just when you said Dave there, I remember.
I've said Dave before, though. Surely.
Well, you said my name, but that's not the same.
What if I say Dave?
Nothing.
That's a different Dave again, is it? You don't know that Dave?
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't ring any bells at all. None. Well, I did say Davine, didn't I? Davine with the shotgun up the rear.
Oh, that's it. That rings a bell.
That's where he puts it.
Reminds me of Disco Dave.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that was his nickname.
Three there for the lads who are on an adventure, shall we say.
Mm-hmm.
They're all taking turns carrying the gear.
What gear?
The rucksacks and shit.
I thought you meant gear.
It's a walking tour. Well, they are going through Afghanistan.
Quite a lot of gear.
I can't Afghanistan beside you any longer. We are going to keep the music going.
The lights are flashing.
We had three there. You had Dave's band, Davine. No, nothing. Dave.
Yeah.
There you go. Dropkick Murphys. Boston. The Departed.
Is there anyone Irish in that band?
Their names.
Let's never play them again.
Okay. And then we follow that with Fontaine's, DC.
Yeah, they're fine.
And then we followed that with a band we haven't played before, the Deadlians. And that song was called Angelic Roses.
No, it wasn't.
No, I don't want to ride your old one anymore.
What?
That was the name of the song. Dave.
She'll be upset.
But you know what? You can tell her. I've done as much as I can. You can tell her.
Laid the groundwork.
Step. Yeah, that was for the lads anyway. We have a couple more requests. The song before that I mentioned Tony. Tony is in the centre of Ireland listening.
Where's that?
Athlone.
Oh,
people tend to roll into the middle.
Play him 2 songs.
We will, actually, yeah. I'm going to go back and we have another request coming down the line. I'm going to play this. This is the song we didn't believe was from 1978, I think. And we'll follow that with Lisa O'Neill. So this is Sonny Condell, played with Clonard and the lads.
Yeah.
And this is Down in the City from an album called
New to Us.
Camouflage that came out in 1978.
78. Yeah, Camouflage. You see, you couldn't find it. That's the problem.
That was it. It was well hidden.
Yeah.
Like those beer cans. Lucky someone wasn't killed. If Eunice was in Hoovering and she opened that drawer, press, I mean.
She's tiny.
Wouldn't it be nice, like?
She's a midget. Hates yo-yos.
Hates yoga.
Yo-yos.
Yogurt. Dave.
You're out in the night so blue. Your summer star. Down on the road of speed, a steady drive. I'm ending my day with you, so hold me close. I trust you will lay me down when time is up. I'm down in the city, you know where to find me. I'm down in the city, you know where to find me. I'm up on the top floor. I'm up on the top floor. Just under the moon. Just under the moon. Heaven is very blue this summer day. Rolling my window down to hear the sea. I'm fading from someone's view. Will lay me down. Time is up. I'm down in the city, you know where to find me. I'm down in the city, you know where to find me. I'm up on the top floor. Up on the top floor. Just under the moon. Just under the moon. I'm up on the top floor. I'm up on the top floor. Just under the moon. Just under the moon. Night so blue, your summer star, down on the road of speed, a steady drive, I'm fading from someone's view into the hills. Trust you will lay me down. Time is up. Time is up. Time is up. Time is up.
Sailed you in behind the springtime. Float old note new among my mind. You hold the note just moves the movement. Let go of the note and so move everything. I can't come to quantify the feeling. I was walking home half in a dreaming. The things that I was thinking I was singing. The wind whistled you in behind the springing. A star and rings around the star before me, and spun and swooped and sank and rocked beneath me, and mirrored what I've carried since I met me, and shot me back into the ground below me. And there I met another note long buried, and I sat upon its shoulders was a memory. A home but sea above me's gone so noisy. I almost think I do not recognize me. Feathered friend, dig up and resurrect me. I long to live among the song of birdies. a lawless league of lonesome, lonesome beauty. Skies and skies and skies above duty. The wind whistled you in behind the springtime. Float old note new among my mind. You hold the note just moves the movement. Let go the note and so move everything. I can't come to quantify the feeling. I was walking home half in a dreaming. The things that I was thinking I was singing. The wind whistled you in behind the springing.
Listening to somebody's Uncle Dave. My Uncle Kieran. On top of the morning, the Midnight Irish Beggar Show and Fresh SM. Spankled like a Popple Snacks. No. Spankled by Poppin Snacks. Spankled by Popple Snacks. Popple Snacks.
Did right, Jack. Thanks for that.
Purple snacks. Can't go wrong.
I meant to say that to you,
Yeah?
actually. We could have had this conversation off here, but I meant to send you the...
We need content.
Who are the boys? Let me see now. I just want to double check that I have this right.
Yeah.
They were events at aucklandirish.co.nz.
Yeah.
You know that crowd in Auckland?
No.
An Irish club.
Okay.
Right.
There's one in every town.
They had some post that was offering Irish goods for Christmas, right?
Yes.
So
from Australia, is that one? That the shop?
I don't know. This is Irish stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know where it's coming out of.
Oh yeah, go on.
But they were selling packs of it, or they'd sell
a tato, like 36 packs of tato or something.
I'm not sure where they were selling them, but you could contact them and see if they'd send you out a few bits and pieces. But they weren't going to, but now they've got such demand, they said that they're going to start posting stuff. But they gave me a price list.
Go on.
What would you pay? Now I don't know if this is a multi-bag pack of potatoes or an ordinary bag.
Yeah.
What would you pay for a bag of potatoes? Irish potatoes.
What are they at home?
I haven't a clue.
40 cents or 80 cents or something? I don't know. When
was the last time you were at home? 1983?
It's been a while. What time is it there, though? I don't have a clue. I seen like a pack, and it was a pretty good price. And I think it was like 24 or 36 packs, just regular packs of Teo. And I think it was like €30 or something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. But then that was fine. But the shipping on it was like
killer.
€75.
Yeah.
So it was pointless.
Well, they have these in Auckland, so it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. So what's for the multi-pack of Teo?
Oh, this is for per bag.
Per one tiny bag?
One bag. But see, I don't know if they're the multi-pack or the ordinary bag.
Yeah, right. Well, give it a go.
$4.
That's all right. Could live with that.
Purple snack, 6-pack, how much?
Fucking hell. 6-pack of purple snacks. I have no idea what they cost in real life, or that in Ireland, I mean, in real life.
In the real world.
They're probably, what, €2.50 or something? They
or
must
6-pack,
be.
like.
Yeah.
$18.
Fucking hell.
Not shy, like. Club Orange, one can of.
Okay, so roughly in New World, similar drinks, overseas stuff, probably about $2.50, $3.
Phlegm, $5.
I wouldn't buy Club Orange anyway.
Rock Shandy, can.
I definitely wouldn't buy that. I would hope that's $5 as well. Keep it consistent.
Bottle of Luke's it.
No, who drinks that shit on logistic?
On a Sunday morning with a breakfast.
Really?
Breakfast run.
Oh, no, people just bring it in. Well, is that? But it has to have the orange plastic around it, or I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's got to be 25 then.
No, $5 as well.
Oh, just a normal, like a 500ml.
Yeah, 330 ml.
That's 330.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not. I want the tall one with the knobbly glass, and then that you get in hospital, and then they bring you the grapes, and then they sit there, talk to you, eat all your fucking grapes, and then go. Those kind of people who visit you.
Not even here until you have diabetes.
Yeah.
McDonald's curry sauce.
Why would I buy that? Oh, McDonald's. Okay, not McDonald's. Okay. I have some of that in my press at home.
And hold on to it. Going by the price of this though.
Is it? It's like gold dust, is it? 18, 20? 12, okay.
Barry's Tea, box of 40.
Whoa, see, now you're talking. Box of how many? 40? 40? Sadly, that last your day.
Last those Polish pies a week.
That's because they were drinking all that fucking beer. Oh, go on then. Okay, it's got to be $10.
Ah, close. 8.
Okay.
That was a great chat anyway. Let's get back to some music.
That's good. So can we get this then?
Yeah, you can.
Is there anything else?
No,
anything really unusual? No?
That's it.
Not like...
it's just potato. That's all I'd be buying, to be honest.
So how much they say?
And the purple snacks.
How much for Teo? $4 a pack.
Per bag.
Per bag though? Is that the tiny bags you get?
I don't know.
It's not really worth the tiny bags.
But even still, if that's all you can get, like... See, I suppose this is kind of lost on people at home, but we have to put this in context.
Look, the other day, I went into the supermarket and I wanted a bag of crisps.
Bergamot and eucalyptus. That's the latest crisps.
There's one out there called cheese and onion.
Is that shampoo and crisps?
It's head and shoulders.
Flip.
Yeah.
You can get bergamot and eucalyptus crisps, and you get salt and vinegar shampoo. That's the way it's gone.
Burn the eyes off you. No, but I did get a pack.
Lovely though.
I did get a pack. All the Irish people followed you around. Yeah, but they're Ripple crisps. They just make a bleeding crisp. Just make a crisp. But the cheese and onion flavour wasn't terrible on them.
Right. It wasn't terrible. Let's see, that's where we have to start. Like
that's our baseline.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to some music. What would you have listened to the Pogues when you were younger? When he was doing his thing? What was that? The 80s, mid 80s?
Yeah.
Early 80s.
But
what would have was there a time it was seen as what's he at? He's making a shite of the traditional music. He's a punk. Was he? Would he?
I didn't see that part of it, but there probably would have been
traditionalists.
I would have said so. Yeah. But then the Dubliners got with them and enjoyed it. So. Yeah.
But would you have listened? Would you have?
I think the biggest song I listened to at the time is the Irish Rover. I think that was the one that kind of cut through.
Right.
And then obviously Fairy Tale was massive.
Yeah.
But I don't think I was an early fan of theirs. No.
Right.
No. But yeah, I would have been a bit young actually. Possibly.
Well, what was the album the EP we're going to play is from 1986. Poguetry in Motion.
Yeah, so I was probably, I don't know.
What would you have been listening to in 1986?
And I would have been...
Listening to your outlet, that's what you would have been doing.
Get into your room!
You wouldn't have been listening to him. You would have been pretending to be listening to him.
How do they do that, parents? You know when they give out to you and shout at you and then you go up to your room and you're going up the stairs. They're in the other room completely.
I heard you.
And you can say something, yeah, fuck you. And they're like, oh, fuck me, is it?
What? Where are the speakers? Microphones.
Telepathy.
Is that what he hit you with?
He'll be over soon, people, if you're keen.
That's right.
We'll get him on.
We'll get him in here, yeah. We'll get him in here, definitely. Be a bit of crack. But yeah, so we promised to
we
play...
might fix that shit that the Polish lads did.
We'll have to, yeah. We're going to play the EP in its entirety.
From start to finish?
Yeah.
How many songs is that? 14?
4.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
yeah, we're going to play that EP. Came out in 1986. I was listening to it. I don't know, I must have bought it off Trade Me lately. She was in the old covers, fair old battered like, but...
So did you? But speaking, you asked me. Did you listen to them back then? But you would have been on a Babine then, wouldn't you?
No, I probably wouldn't have really, unless they come on the radio and then you start hearing the popular songs. But you wouldn't have heard any of the other stuff.
Yeah.
You know? And then of course with the Dubliners and Sinead O'Connor and bits like that.
That was the ones that really broke through, wasn't it?
Yeah. But no, it's only going back now listening to the early stuff, and this is one of them. So yeah, we'll stick this on from start to finish. Been looking forward to playing this actually. So we're going to start with London Girl. So this is from the Pogues, 1986, and the EP Poguetry in Motion.
A diamond moon took me through the alley, down by the Cardona and the Centrale, to the Muse running through the back streets, where the black self-fire sleep. The devil moon took me out of Soho, up to Camden where the cold north winds blow, sucked along by a winter shower, stand beside your shining tower. This could be our final dance. This could be our very last chance. Sound of your voice wherever I may be changes everything, and then the world's alright with you. My London girl, the way that you walk, my London girl, the way that you talk, my London girl, just the sound of your voice, I ain't got no choice. The lights were going out, the moon was dying, the night was turning to the fine spring morning. The dogs were barking and the kids were shouting, the sun was splashing in a crystal fountain. When the cold winds come and find you blowing down from the top of the high rise, I'll come and take you back down to Soho, away from all those madmen's eyes. This could be our final dance. This could be our very last chance. And if you cut me, don't you think I feel it's this body clay, it's this heart made of steel. You're my London girl, the way that you walk, my London girl, the way that you talk, my London girl, just the sound of your voice, I ain't got no choice. This could be our very last chance. This could be our final dance. And if you cut me, don't you think I feel it's this body clay, it's this heart made of steel. You're my London girl, the way that you walk, my London girl, the way that you talk, my London girl, take the rest of the world. You're my London girl. My London girl, you're 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 my London girl. and the Yanks they were within. And the Tinker boys they hissed advice, but were with a pen. Well, we turned and shook as we had a look in a room where the dead man lay. So big Jim Dwyer made his last trip to the shores where his fathers lay. But 15 minutes later we had our first taste of whiskey. There was uncles giving lectures on ancient Irish history. The men all started telling jokes and the women they got frisky. By 5 o'clock in the evening every bastard there was pesky. Pretty well gone away, there's nothing left to say. Farewell to New York City boys, to Boston and PA. He took them out with a well-on clout and they often heard him say, I'm a free-born man of the USA. He fought the champ in Pittsburgh and he slushed him to the ground. He took on Tiny Tartanella and it only went one round. He never had no time for rights for drink or dice or horse. But he never threw a fight when the fight was right, so they sent him to the war. Pretty well gone away, there's nothing left to say. West Launcher Joe and an Aaron Gomer loves in America. The calling of the rosary, Spanish wine from far away. I'm a free-born man, love the USA. Yeah! Said goodbye to you. I remembered how I swore that I'd come back to you one day. And as the sunset came to meet the evening on a hill, I told you I'd always love you, I always did, I always will. Fairly well gone away, there's nothing left to say. But to say adieu to your eyes as blue as the water in the bay. To big Jim Dwyer, the man of war, who was often heard to say, I'm a free-born man of the USA. I'm a free-born man of the USA. I'm a free-born man of the USA.
I've been loving you a long time, down all the years, down all the days, and I've cried for all your troubles. Smile at your funny little ways. We watched our friends grow up together, and we saw them as they fell. Some of them fell into heaven. Some of them fell into hell. I took shelter from a shower, and I stepped into your arms on a rainy night in Soho. The wind was whistling all its charms. I sang you all my sorrows. You told me all your joys. Whatever happened to that old song? To all those little girls and boys. Now the song is nearly over. We may never find out what it means, but there's a lot I hope for me, and you're the measure of my dreams, the measure of my dreams. Sometimes I'd wake up in the morning, the ginger lady by my bed, covered in a cloak of silence. I'd hear you talking in my head. I'm not singing for the future, I'm not dreaming of the past, I'm not talking of the first time. I never think about the last. Now the song is nearly over. We may never find out what it means. Still, there's a lot I hope for me. You're the measure of my dreams, the measure of my dreams.
There you have it.
That's the whole EP.
That's the whole EP.
Done.
1 to 4. 1986.
Oh, how old were you then?
How old was I?
Mm.
Lane Dish.
So,
London Girl, The Body of an American,
Yeah.
A Rainy Night Abroad in Soho, and the last one, Plankstein Old Hill. So yeah, we said we'd play that in full, and we did. And
There you have it. We're men of our words.
we still have a load of music to play. We have Lankham covering the Old Main Drag. We have Sinead O'Connor. Oh, we mightn't play that now because we played that already. We'll play a Sinead O'Connor that song that's not a cover of Shane MacGowan or a Pogue song. We have Christy Moore singing with Shane MacGowan. We might play that if we get a chance. And there's loads. We could be playing Pogue music all night. Like,
yep.
What's your favourite Pogue song? Dave. You I'm talking to.
Oh, sorry.
I should have said Dave, shouldn't I? Sorry. I'll say Dave the next time. Dave.
Get confused.
Well, clearly quite easily.
What's my favourite Pogue song? I like A Pair of Brown Eyes.
And what's your favourite Pogue song?
I don't know. That one. I don't know. Yeah, I like that. It's good.
It'll be a big funeral.
Where's he getting buried?
He's getting cremated, I believe.
Jeez, that'd be burning for weeks.
Well, just... Yeah, that's what I think. There's a funeral is in Nina.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
That would be the nearest town to Puckon, which where the home house is. Because I would have... My grandmother's from Nina. Was from Nina. Well, will always be from Nina.
Yeah.
And if we were ever going to Nina, we'd pass the sign coming into Nina that says Puckon. So I would have known there's a famous person from Puckon, Shane MacGowan. So that was long before I knew his music, but you'd always look at the sign and go, oh, Shane MacGowan lives down there. Where I haven't a clue, but he lived.
He didn't live there, though, did he?
Puckon. He did for about 6 years.
Yeah.
He was born in England, came back there, would have lived down there. It'd be out the country, like. Nina be the nearest town, so the funeral's in Nina. And I think he used to drink regularly in Ryan's pub in Nina, I believe. So there'll be
I'm sure he drank in several pubs.
There'll be a few
frequently.
There'll be a few glasses raised, Brad and Nina, I'd say, this weekend. What day is today? Oh no, the funeral's this weekend, I think. Come on, yeah. They're doing a cortege through Dublin, some part of Dublin.
Open top bus.
Booze bus.
Just have them at an angle. Just waving it.
Did I hear a story during the week that they, the trolleys for lifting
dead bodies?
Drink.
Oh yeah, like a sack trolley.
They taped him to one of them and brought him up and put him in front of a microphone. One time, he was a bit steamed.
Oh right, this is before he died.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it would have been. I think. But they're saying it could have been a bit of a prank too, because he was grand. He sang grand, but they brought him out like this, like Maria.
Yeah.
Steamed.
I don't know.
Stood him up in front of the microphone.
How steamed was he always though? Like that's the thing. That's the question, because he was. I always had that kind of disposition about him that he looked.
Yeah.
He looked steamed, but was he really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know really, because I suppose
because he was he was pretty sharp for a lad who was smashed all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. He'd be good with the old one-liners.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a clip here. Actually, we'll play that before that song that was banned by the BBC.
Really?
And I was saying,
but we can play it.
We can play it, and we also just played one that. Oh no, the other one from the Mary Wallopers that I believe is still banned by, because I was listening to a program on the BBC during the week about Shane MacGowan, a tribute.
Yeah.
And they played Mary Wallopers, Killeen Og, but they said they couldn't play the Orange Juice and the Caliver Isle, which is a Scottish folk song from the 70s, I think. And that was banned by the BBC.
Maybe it was banned in the 70s though.
And left banned.
Yeah.
Left on the banned list.
Yeah.
Fucking madness. That's so.
Did you not see the one here at the banned list?
No. Are you on it?
We're all on it.
So, what was I saying?
We just chose to ignore it. A clip.
The clip. We'll play that before the band song. The one about the Birmingham Six. So there's an interview with.
So that's the one that's banned.
That's the one that was banned by the BBC back when it was released.
Yeah. Birmingham Six. Wow. Okay.
So, but we'll go to two. We've got two requests I want to play first. We've got a song, Screamager by Therapy, and this is for Joe Igo, who's drying wet turf. I don't envy you, Joe. And we're going to follow that with another Pogue song, The Sickbed of Cuchulainn. And that's for Mark and Noel Gannon from Val, who just texted in saying, inverted commas, I found the stash. I'm not sure what that means. But anyway, we'll get this. We'll get therapy on first. This is for you, Joe. Dry and Turf.
Any hearts. I'm thinking like that, I won't make any friends. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna think about anything like that. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna know about anything like that. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. Your beauty makes me feel alone. I look inside but no one's home. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna think about anything like that. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna know about anything like that. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you.
Whether you're listening closely or you are close to listening, this is the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show on Fresh FM.
Just a be so.
Tune in every Wednesday. Fresh FM, the show with the power to move you and your bowels.
Cormac and Richard Tauber are singing by the bed. There's a glass of punch below your feet and an angel at your head. There's devils on each side of you with bottles in their hand. You need one more drop of poison and you'll dream of foreign lands. When you pissed yourself in Frankfurt and got sipped down in Cologne, and you heard the rattling death trains as you lay there all alone. Frank Ryan bought you whiskey in a brothel in Madrid, and you take some fucking black shirt who was cursing all the yids. And a sick bit of Cuchulainn, well kneel and say a prayer, but the ghosts are rattling at the door and the devil's in that chair. The Euston Tavern, you screamed it was your shout, but I wouldn't give you service, so you kicked the windows out. They took you out into the street, kicked you in the brains, so you walked back in through a bolted door and did it all again. Like a sick bit of Cuchulainn, well kneel and say a prayer, and the ghosts are rattling at the door and the devil's in that chair. Hey! foul evening when you heard the banshees howl. There was lazy, drunken bastards singing Billy in the Bowl. They took you up to midnight mass and left you in the lurch. So you dropped a button in the plate and spewed up in the church. Now you sing a song of liberty for blacks and packs and jocks, and I'll take you from this dump you're in and stick you in a box. Then I'll take you to Clockbriar and shove you in the ground, where you stick your head back out and shout, we'll have another round. At the graveside of Cuchulainn we'll kneel around and cry, and God is in his heaven and Billy's down by the bay.
Sick bed of Cuchulainn there. Rum Sodomy and the Lash, the Pogues, and before that we had Therapy ? With Screamager.
So was Cuchulainn the lad who was tied himself to the rock?
Is that not Johnny DeVito?
Oh yeah, Nicolas Cage.
They were in Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, with Sean Connery.
The Cuchulainn was the Bull of Cooley, the Slither, wasn't he? Na Fianna.
Yeah, he was the dog of Cullen. He was Satanta.
Oh yeah.
And he killed the dog. And then rather than buying him a new dog, he said, I have no money, I'll just be your dog. It's a mad story, isn't it?
It is.
And your man said, all right. He must have thought he was weird though, didn't he?
Well, he killed him with the Slither, didn't he?
Well, he was walking by with the slit and the hurl.
Yeah.
And then the Irish Wolfhound came out. I can't remember the name of that dog though. And Brandy or something. And then Satanta heard the dog, turned around, hit the slither into the dog's mouth, killed the dog. Cullen came out and went, ah, Jesus, me dog! And then Satanta felt bad and said, I'll be your dog. And sang
It's too orangey for crows.
Yeah.
There
you go.
Okay.
That's where the Cure song came from. I'll be your dog.
You should be recording these and put them in some sort of a kid's book.
The History of Ireland.
Yeah.
By Kieran and Dave. The almost shite History of Ireland.
Shite Guides. Oh yeah. Did you watch that?
Shitegeist.
The Shitegeist. Did you watch Bobby Fingers yet?
I didn't. No. I watched Liam Neeson in Saints and Sinners though.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a certain set of skills. And he lived in Donegal this time. It was good. The start of it's good though.
If it's not broken, don't bother fixing it.
It starts off in Belfast in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
And a bit of raw action.
A bit of punk.
McGowan never lost that music. It wasn't that good in the movie.
McGowan never lost that punky old edge to his voice, did he?
He didn't.
The snarl. Was there? Who would you put up there as like he's probably one of the greatest songwriters to come out of Ireland, as a songwriter poet.
Van Morrison be up there as well, though.
Oh yeah. But who else would you put up there that would be comparable to the likes of
Christy? Didn't really write. He doesn't write his own stuff, does he?
Some stuff.
Not that much, though.
Do you have it against him too? Have you? Is he on that list with Glenn feckin' Hansard? And now the Dropkick Murphy boys are on it.
Wow, come on, they're not even Irish. Glenn writes some of his own stuff as well, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Yeah, I don't know. For out now hits, probably Shay McGowan takes it.
Who like around the world? Who would compare?
Who would compare?
Who would you put? You know, that kind of the way he was such a good lyricist, like, you know.
I don't know. I but this might be just because they kind of are similar. Probably Nick Cave or something.
Oh yeah.
Maybe, but maybe not as well.
He was good friends with Johnny Depp, wasn't he?
Who, Nick Cave?
Shaney.
I have no idea.
He sang on one of the Shane McGowan and the Popes. He sang on one of those songs on that album.
Yeah, but he's always trying to be a rock star, wasn't he?
Probably still is.
He is, yeah. He's got all those guitars and.
So he was a pirate.
Yeah.
He
thinks he's Keith Richards.
Ah. Did he ever play Keith Richards.
Didn't Keith Richards play his dad in one of those pirate movies?
Did he?
Yeah.
Christ.
And that guy is still alive.
Yeah. Yeah. That's phenomenal. Like,
They're different men. They're built different, those lads.
you can't beat jeans, can you? He just wears them so well.
They've never taken them off. Maybe that's it.
Let's get more music on, Dave.
Yeah.
I said that the same way as I said the other Dave now, and you reacted like,
Well, I went, I wasn't sure what you were talking about. You said more music. That's all I heard.
Okay. There was another band. Oh, yeah. We'll have a Sinead O'Connor song. And then we'll have Lankum doing the old main drag. How's that?
We should probably put on an L song from Aslan there, considering that, you know, this year's been pretty rough for Irish artists.
Yeah, right. We'll have a Sinead O'Connor and a Christy Dignam song.
It's probably one they did together. Just 2 birds, 1 stone.
This is top of the morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show. I'm listening to this in Melbourne, Australia. Big shout out to my granny and granddad, Mary and Martin, in Tuam County, Galway, Ireland. Why not visit Australia? It's not too shabby, unless you're already in Australia.
Top of the morning on Fresh FM. We're the Tato in your sandwich.
These are the hands of a tired man. This is the old man's shroud. These are the eyes of a blood-crazed tiger staring at the maddening crowd. This is the face of a teenage mother. This is the child she bears. This is the soul of a broken lover, searching for the smiles they share. These are the feet of a banished pilgrim, and in this book of banished love, you see his eyes, you see no surprise, waiting for the love that's true. Everybody hits you with this feeling, nobody seems to understand. Yet you stop, you look, you're searching for the meaning of love. These are the dreams of a sleeping father, and in his long lost days, he sees a child, he sees his eyes, waiting for the price he's paid. These are the tears of a fallen idol, and in the smile of shattered love, you see his eyes, you see no surprise, you just see lights and realize. Everybody hits you with this feeling, nobody seems to understand. Yet you stop, you look, you're searching for the meaning of love. Oh, hell with you. There's no one here like you, and no one moves like you. Nobody touches like you. Everybody hits you with this feeling, nobody seems to understand. Yet you stop, you look, you're searching for the meaning of love. Everybody hits you with this feeling, nobody seems to understand. Yet you stop, you look, you're searching for the meaning of love. Everybody hits you, and everybody knocks you down. You stop, you look, you're searching. You stop, you look, you're searching. Everybody hits you, and everybody knocks you down. Everybody hits you, and everybody knocks you down.
I'm going to sneak this one in.
Well, I learned that trade from Piggy Nose. Sing, sing, Tommy Shea, boys. God, you the shore. All is fair in love and war. Horse and rain. 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 Horse and rain.
Be so
Join Kieran and Dave in the crack den. She'll never look back then. Every Wednesday until we go from Fresh FM to RIP.ie. Hey, we're back. We snuck in Hoist That Rag from Tom Waits there, just as a shot of light.
He's from Killybegs.
Is that where he's from?
Yeah.
It makes sense now when you listen to his lyrics about the Iraq War. Yeah. Very good. I'm glad I played him. Been waiting to play him for a while. Tom Waits for No Man.
That's right.
But before that we had Aslan, This Is. And before that again we had Sinead O'Connor with a song
that was
from The Lion and the Cobra, Drink Before the War. A good strong one, I'd say. We're near the end of the show. We
are. How that flew by.
We're gonna play. We didn't get to play the song that was banned by the BBC, but we will play that next week. And we will also play a few more from people that were influenced by the man himself and the band, I suppose. A big band of, I'd say they had some crack. Do you know that?
You reckon?
Ah, Jesus! Can you imagine?
I think you'd be dead now if you were in that band.
Oh, there's no sure thing, but you would have had a good. You would have a good bit of crack. We're gonna play the Irish Rover, which was the Dubliners and the Pogues came together. So that'll be the last song we play tonight. And thanks for listening, Kieran and Dave.
Thanks very much.
We'll hopefully have a podcast up this week. Please God, Max and Matt. I've recorded it here anyway as a backup.
M&M's.
Yeah. And
you just think those two characters from M&M's there.
Oh, lads. Yeah, we're relying on them to do that, and we'll hopefully get the video up as soon as possible as well. And we'll be back next week with hopefully some movie music, and we might have the quiz back, and we'll definitely have the EDM back.
Yes.
So that's next week's show, and we're going to leave you with the Irish Rover by the Dubliners and Shane McGowan and the Pogues. Thanks for listening. Tugga Bugga Yoga. See you next Tuesday.
That's one.
On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and oh how the wild wind drove her. She stood several blasts, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover.
We had 1 million bags of the best lager rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of our blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bones. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million doves, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million boils of old nanny ghost tales, and a whole of the Irish Rover.
There was old Mickey Cute, who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for a set. He would tootle with skill for each sparkling quadrille, till the dancers were flutered and bet. With his smart, witty talk, he was cock of the walk, and he rolled the dames under and over. They all knew at a glance when he took up his stance that he sailed in the Irish Rover.
From the banks of the Lee, there was Hogan from Kelsey to Hull. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scarce to have work, and a man from Westmeath come along. There I'm a slugger all town, I was drunk as a rule, and fighting Beltracy from Dover. And your man, Mike McCann, from the banks of the Bank, was the skipper on the Irish Rover.
For a sailor, it's always a bother in life. It's so lonesome by night and by day that he longs for the shore and a charming young whore who will melt all his troubles away. All the noise and the rout, swilling pudging and stout, for him soon is done and over. Of the love of a maid, he is never afraid, but outside from the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and the ship lost its way in the fog. And a whale of a crew was reduced down to two, just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock! The boat, it was turned right over, turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. And the last of the Irish Rover.
The podcast you just listened to was a live recording of a radio show, first broadcast on Fresh FM with support from New Zealand On Air. Fresh FM is a community access media station based in Te Tauihu, the top of the South Island, New Zealand. The funding of Access Media makes these podcasts possible. To find similar programs by other community access media stations, go online to accessmedia.nz. If you or your group would like to know more about how you can have a program on our station, please contact us. Visit our website freshfm.net for our contact details.